We're there. All right, we're live.
Yes, we are.
All right, everyone, welcome back. Excuse the delay. It's one of those days. First day of action here at the Montreal Open. My name is Mark Buffa.
And my name is Guillaume Nadeau, the Magnet.
Yes, and we are here at Centre Key 440 in Laval. And this is now squad 3. We've got about an hour and a half delay. We will improve next year and get better on the timing. So so we have 60 bowlers in this squad. So a total of 3 per pair. So it should go relatively fast compared to before. And that's it. So the first 2 squads were relatively full. And let's see. So we had some pretty big scores last squad. But anyways, I'll let you do the spiel in French while they're practicing.
Donc tout le monde, on vous souhaite la bienvenue à cette 3e ronde du Montreal Open. Ici même au centre de quai 440 de Laval. Vous avez encore la possibilité de jouer la ronde de fin de soirée ou de début de soirée, prenons ça comme vous voulez. Il va y avoir de la place. Présentement, on a environ une 60aine de participants pour cette ronde-ci. 3 joueurs par paire d'aller, ça va rouler vite. On a eu des bons scores. Je vous dirais surtout la ronde numéro 2, celle qui s'est terminée tantôt. Évidemment que la qualité des joueurs était là, on ne se le cachera pas. Et là, on a des nouveaux joueurs qui entrent en jeu ici, dont ta chère épouse, notre chère collègue, Caroline Lagrange, qui est là, Jean-Sébastien Lessard, Joe Kayak.
Joe Kayak.
Ouais. Get back, Jojo. Il y a encore Nathan Ruel-Lajoie qui est là.
Meneur de la première squad.
Et j'en passe. Donc,
Big Sexy Ryan Sutton.
Oh!
Hein? Zach Wilkins encore. Jonathan Roy.
Donc, ça risque d'être assez intéressant. Mathis Blanchette qui est là, possiblement le plus jeune participant du tournoi, qui, la semaine passée, samedi dernier, fêtait ses 14 ans. Non, c'est pas vrai. C'est 16 ans, je blague.
C'est bon.
Non, 15. Non, c'est 15 ans. En tout cas, il est jeune. Il est pas mal jeune. Mais il est bon en bébite.
Ouais, c'est bon.
Yeah.
All right, so
everyone will have like huge name once again during this squad. Mark's wife, Caroline Lagrange, is on the lane. Joe Kayak from Leisure Lane also. There are many people actually from Leisure Lane during this squad, I think. I saw a few of them.
Okay.
So it's great. Thank you, Leisure Lane. Once again, we had people from Kennedy Bowl, now Leisure Lanes. Many people from the greater Toronto area, so thank you very much. And Zach Wilkins, you said, is back on the lane for this squad.
Yep.
Nathan Ruel-Lajoie. So be prepared, guys, because scores could go to the roof.
Yep. So last squad was 5 over, something like that. Anyways, if you're like me and you 208, if you need to check the standings, go to buffabowling.com/live, and you'll have all the links there for the live stream for the scoring. So whatever you need, buffabowling.com/live.
And what a top 4, Mark. Wesley Lowe,
top 4 right now.
François Lavoie, Nick Pate, Dan McClellan.
Yep.
Wow.
So 165 over is now the cut for, well, not the cut, but the buy cut. So if you want to buy to get into the top 4,
the top 4 will get a buy. So that's why we are focusing I'm focusing on the top 4.
Okay, and right now, based on entries, it looks like we would qualify. Hang on, how many entries do we have here?
131 entries so far.
So if this was the end of the tournament, right?
Math 101.
So we would take 27 people in the finals.
-8. Correct?
No. Yes. -8.
So that would be top 18.
Yeah, so the cut right now looks like it's going to be in the 60 range, plus 60. So I think that's a good number.
Not too high, not too low.
Yeah.
Pretty fair.
Yeah. So 60-ish is going to be soft to make the cut, in my opinion.
But please make your spares.
Yeah.
Once again.
So this afternoon, we've got a smaller squad and also the next squad, which will probably start around 7. It's going to be an even smaller squad, so we should be out of here relatively quickly after that is said and done. Tomorrow morning, action starts at 10:30. And yeah.
At 10:30?
10 or 10:30.
So extra sleep?
Extra sleep, yeah. 10:30, yeah.
Cool.
Yep. So.
And watch out, everyone. Tomorrow, at the end of the day, I can't wait for the Desperado squad. First time I will witness a Desperado squad.
Yeah.
So
it'll be good.
So the format is one game, and top two go to the finals.
Correct. Yep.
And you pay like what, $50?
$50. Yeah.
$50 one game. Do or die.
Do or die. All in. All right, here we go. Game 1 of Squad 3 here at the Montreal Open.
Handicap will be available in 15 minutes. Les braquettes vont être disponibles d'ici 15 minutes. Bonne chance, good luck, everyone.
And I'm proud to say that there is someone from Rivière-du-Loup now.
There you go. See?
Jonathan Kerouac.
All right, here we go. So we've got Andrew Hall, Matty Calvert, Nathan Ruel-Lajoie, Pierre Lemieux. Who else is there? Fred Fries. What's it?
Okay,
who's
go
the third
back
on the left lane there? I don't.
Andrew Hall and Mar. Do you know Mar?
Who's Mark? I'm not bowling. Vote.
Mark Scudery.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Ooh, almost got the spare here, Maddie. And you see that Maddie is mad. He went, ah, shoot. Oh, Albert Guillemette de retour sur les allées.
J'ai une question, Guillaume. J'ai lancé ma première balle sur le deuxième lancé en partant à partir. Ça a frotté, ça a frotté.
Une petite question de règlement, on va laisser ça aux experts. Moi, je ne suis bon que pour décrire. Donc, Gilles Moses, je ne sais pas si tu es encore avec nous, Gilles, mais là, c'est Jonathan Kerouac du Salon 600 à Rivière-du-Loup, notre ville qui a fait le voyage. Et là, il a débuté avec un carreau vert, maintenant là-bas. Il est comme tout juste à l'extérieur du cadre un peu, il est sur 17-18. Andrew Hall sur la 20, Maddie de retour sur la 19. Pierre Lemieux de Matane sur la 21 et Nathan Ruel-Lajoie sur la 22. Ooh, back-to-back split. I see red. Et il y a aussi Fred Fries qui est là. Alors ça, c'est nos 6 joueurs qui sont sur les allées vedettes 19, 20, 21 et 22. Et il y a Yannick Miller qui a un œil très attentif sur Nathan. Les deux portent les couleurs d'un de nos commanditaires principaux, Ebonite. Donc c'est la 3e ronde du Montréal Open, présenté par Storm et Buffa Distribution. À date, une seule partie parfaite a été jouée. Et elle est la propriété de Simon Beaulieu. Danny Boyer a passé proche. Wesley Lowe a passé proche. mais sans plus. Passer proche, c'est pas assez. Donc, Marc, est-ce que tout va bien avec,
Ouais, tout est
avec
beau.
Albert?
Ouais.
Tout est beau?
De là l'importance de jouer dans une ligue sanctionnée,
Parce qu'il y a des règlements.
parce que tu connaîtrais le règlement.
Exact.
C'est ça.
Mais ils ne connaissaient pas le règlement.
Ouais, c'est ça.
C'était-tu en lien avec la ligne noire?
Non.
Non? OK. Non, mais
Non, c'est correct.
c'est
Mais,
une question comme une autre.
mais non, écoute, on va en profiter pour dire que le tournoi est sanctionné
Et donc,
par CTF, ouais, pas sanctifié. Sanctionné CTF. So we had a little bit of a, I'm going to say, problem on lane 12 where the gentleman didn't know what the rule it was. And what happens, so like just to give you guys an idea, not too many bowlers here in the eastern part of Canada are sanctioned. So basically it's the Wild West. They do whatever they want in their leagues and that's it, you know? So like, and that's where the importance of being sanctioned is that you know the base rules, right? So the guy comes up to me and he's like, yada, yada, yada. And the answer was super simple for me. Well, you got to respot the pin, right? And he's like, oh, okay, I didn't know. Well, you know, like this is where the importance of sanctioning is because basically everybody plays by the same rules across the entire country, right? So that's why we have done the sanction at this event. And yeah, so we invite everybody to reach out to CTF if they have any questions. Yep.
So here what happens, like if you don't bowl in a league that is sanctioned, you have to pay an extra for your entry, or
we cover the entry for you guys.
Okay,
It's, you know, we're one of the main sponsors again.
so it's like 150
So-
minus whatever is the cost for the tournament to be sanctioned.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's okay. They have to fill out all the information. So like, for example, Andrew Hall is probably an American. I've never seen him, so I'm guessing that's it. So he probably had to buy. He probably had to fill out a card. You know, a sanction card.
Even if, for example, he would have a card for a USBC membership,
Yeah.
he still has to buy
Yep.
a card here.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So there you go. So that's the spiel. Donc comme je disais, très important de jouer selon les règlements. Encore une fois, c'est un tournoi qui est sanctionné. Puis je vous invite fortement à regarder ça pour vos ligues ainsi que vos tournois parce que c'est très important de jouer sur les mêmes règlements tous les jours, toutes les compétitions pour que vous sachiez que votre score est vraiment valide. Chose intéressante aussi, comme la partie parfaite qu'on a vue ce matin,
Oui, oui.
ben c'est sûr que Simon doit être déjà un joueur sanctionné parce qu'il joue dans la Ligue du mardi. Fait que s'il ne l'était pas, ben il n'aurait pas eu droit à la bague.
OK.
Tu sais, mais vu que s'il aurait payé sa sanction complète ici, pas juste la sanction du tournoi. La sanction du tournoi, c'est 5 $, la sanction complète, c'est 30 $. S'il aurait payé le 30 $, joué son 300,
Donc là,
il aurait accès à la bague.
ça veut dire n'importe quel joueur ici, non sanctionné à la maison,
Oui.
réussit une partie parfaite, c'est une poignée de main et ça s'arrête là.
Exact,
Parce que c'est une sanction de tournoi, point final.
exact, c'est ça.
D'accord.
Mais s'il paye pour être un joueur sanctionné complet,
Parce qu'il y aurait le droit quand même à la table d'inscription ici de dire moi je veux ma
oui, moi je veux le Big Monty, là, tu sais.
OK.
Le full package, là, tu sais. Fait que c'est ça. On a invité CTF à venir vendre leur sauce, puis espérons qu'ils sortent d'ici avec d'autres membres.
Ah, il faut.
C'est sûr. All right, everyone. So welcome to the stream again. This is game 1 here of the Montreal Open, squad number 3.
Did we see Maddie Calvert bowl
The Y Bowl.
The Y Bowl,
yeah.
in Barrie?
Yep.
We were so in good shape in Barrie. We had the voice.
we
had the.
No, we didn't have the voice. That was really bad.
So hello to Lee Wilkins. If you're watching us, Lee.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
When is the tournament next year?
Usually the same weekend, right?
Same weekend. We'll be there.
I'm going to work standing up for a bit, Guillaume.
I saw Andrew Hall taking a picture of the live stream,
Okay.
probably sending the picture to someone at home.
Okay.
Hey mom, look,
Yeah.
I'm on TV.
You know what? If that's the case, then I will put something here on the board.
Oh, whoa, boy, what a spear. Alors, environ 60 personnes qui nous regardent présentement. Merci beaucoup. C'est le fun que vous reveniez nous voir, même si on prend des petites pauses comme ça pour changer le lien de diffusion ou la diffusion en tant que telle. Donc, merci d'être là. N'oubliez pas de partager, c'est super simple. Cette année, c'est buffabowling.com/live. Vous le voyez d'ailleurs à l'écran, Marc vient tout juste d'ajouter cette mention-là. Alors, partager. Partager, c'est aimer. Sharing is
Carry.
caring.
And if you don't care, well, don't care. Bon, on va aller voir les aviers un peu là, pour les scores. Ou rien avec ça.
Yes. Je sais pas si vous avez vu Nathan, mais quand Nathan lève la petite jambe comme ça, là, ça veut dire que c'est bon. Puis là, on l'a vu, il a laissé la 10, il était pas content. Ou sans être pas content, peut-être déçu. Ce que je vous dis, là, observez Nathan quand il lance puis que la petite patte lève, là. Wouhou! Ça veut dire que c'est un bon lancer. Très bon lancer de la part d'Andrew Hall. Ouais, je suis curieux de savoir si on peut trouver de l'information sur ce joueur-là. semble avoir de la petite information intéressante sur Andrew Hall. I may have found something interesting about this Andrew Hall on lane 19. Look at this. Tap 10. Come on. Fall. Urgh. So, from the UBA Bowling, the Underground Bowling Association, it looks like he bowled in this association. So he has a 215 average, highest game 300, highest series 793. Which bowling center do you consider to be your house? AMF Auburn Lanes. Yeah, so Andrew Albert, he lives in Queens in New York, so just a few hour drives, not too bad. So actually what I was reading there on my cell phone, that's really him. So highest game 300, highest series 793, and he considers AMF Auburn Lanes to be his bowling center, and he prefer Hammer and Storm. And he is a junior at St. John's University in Queens. Oh, and it looks like he is a killer on short patterns. Here in his bio, he said that he would bowl anyone in the building on a short pattern. So here it's not short, obviously it's long. It's long or medium, it depends how you see it. It's different than in my days because he throws pretty hard, pretty fast. And with a spare here and a strike, he would shoot 217. Yeah, max score of 217, which would be a great start. Do we have any Americans watching now? If so, Andrew may be your favorite bowler. He may be the one to cheer for. But there are a few others as well. Brett Cooper, I think, is still in the house. His wife, Jennifer Russo. And who else do we have from the States? I can't tell right now. So that's a 7 count. For 214 for Andrew Hall. And Matty Calvert, 235 with an open frame in the first. But he had a string of 6 strikes. Lee King, thank you very much for wishing us a happy Thanksgiving at Buffa. Thank you very much. And we wish you a happy Thanksgiving as well. There will be lots of turkeys, I guess, here at the 440. Thank you. I'm a comedian. With this strike here, Mars Cuderi on lane 20 is now in the 220s. So great start by Mark. Pour Pierre Lemieux, par contre, c'est pas la même chose, c'est difficile. Pour Nathan, c'est pas le départ escompté. Il aurait pu aller dans les 190, mais ça va être malheureusement plus haut. Possibilité de 177 seulement. Good shot once again, and now he's in the 230s. Yeah, the pace is different now that there are only 3 bowlers on a pair. Yeah, I found some info about Andrew Hall.
Okay.
So he is an American. He lives in New York.
Okay.
And he is a member of the UBA, the Underground Bowling Association.
Okay, cool.
So he heard about the tournament and he said, hey, why not? It's not too far from New York.
Yeah, he probably said, who's this magnet guy?
Yeah, I bet. But, you know, he was shy a little bit, so I could see that.
Okay.
Like seeing the magnet in person
Okay.
is something to remember, you know, and it can be impressive.
If you say so. If you say so. If you say so.
I do say so.
Okay.
Yeah,
If I do say so myself.
I know my value.
All right, so game 1 is in the books. Things seem a lot calmer in the registration desk area. Obviously, everybody came just pouring down. Oh, hang on. Everyone came in the first squad to prepay for all their squads, so now the entry desk is a little bit, they're breathing a bit so they can feed us scores a little bit quicker, hopefully. Let's see what we can get here.
What do you want to get?
I want scores fast.
Oh, scores.
I want, like when we manage it fast. I know, but we delegate this at this tournament. There's too much to do, so we can't do it ourselves.
Refresh.
I know, but like when we did the World Cup, right?
Oh yeah, we had our own.
Yeah, we had our
Excel
own
file.
thing, right? So it was.
No, it was not even Excel. It was Lexer.
Yeah, we
used
using
Lexer,
Yeah.
homemade,
Yeah.
and it was fast.
Yep. So yeah, that's what we gotta
We are
compete
beast
with.
smart.
Yeah, we are. We are. We are.
Brock Lesnar, back pocket. And Fred Fries concludes with a strike for 201.
All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us on the stream. Who's leading after 2 squads, and how many bowlers are you taking into match play? Okay, so let's talk about the format. Please head over to buffabowling.com/live to get all of that type of information. Right now, well, okay, let's keep talking. So all the information is there. All the links for the live scoring and everything is there. So go check it out. So the way that it works is based on entries, we are cashing 1 in 5. So right now projected is 400 plus. So if we base it on 400, that means that we are cashing 80, okay? That does not include the special spots that we have. So there is handicap in play in this tournament. We give 5 pins to women, men 55 and over, and also to youth bowlers, okay? Also, those 3 categories get 2 spots in the finals each, okay? So the two high non-qualified men, 55 and plus, women, and 18 and under get in. So that's 6 spots reserved just for those 3 categories. Plus 2 for the Desperado, which will be taking place tomorrow night. Okay, so the Desperado is one game on one lane. and the 2 high games move on to the finals. So it's a last chance for somebody that's bowled maybe 2-3 squads that still can't figure it out. Desperado's another way to get in.
Because they are desperate to be in the final.
Correct. So having said that, again, we're cashing 80, so that means that the cut would be 72 plus the 8, which would make 80 bowlers. Okay. The top 4 qualifiers will get a bye into the round of 32 automatically. Okay, so once you qualify, you have to bowl another 5 games on Monday morning. So if you have one of the top 4 qualifying spots, you avoid those 5 games on Monday morning and you go directly into Monday afternoon. So some of the big names are probably hoping to go for that, since the prize fund is very heavy on the high end. So low cash is 300, and then low cash in the 32-man bracket is 750.
750.
So it's a big jump, and because of that, we're hoping, to get some re-entries because of that. So, donc, question dans le chat était comment le déroulement du tournoi se passe. Très simple pour moi parce que ça fait 1 an que j'en parle. Mais pour vous, peut-être... Vas-y.
Ouais, c'est bon. Donc, la façon que ça fonctionne, c'est une personne sur 5 va jouer en finale. Alors, basé sur les possibles 400 inscriptions et plus qu'on va avoir, basons sur 400 inscriptions. Donc, ça serait 80 joueurs qui joueraient la finale. Cependant, on soustrait de ces 80 joueurs-là, on en soustrait 8. Pourquoi? Parce que les hommes de 55 ans et plus, les femmes et les juniors, il va y avoir les 2 meilleurs non qualifiés de chacune de ces catégories qui vont obtenir leur place en finale. Également, demain, en fin de journée, à la toute fin des 7 rondes, il va y avoir une ronde qu'on appelle Desperado. Ça, c'est quand vous êtes désespéré et que vous voulez jouer en finale. Donc, vous payez un montant d'argent X, vous jouez une partie sur votre allée et les 2 meilleurs de la ronde Desperado vont obtenir leur place à la finale. Donc, ça fait 72 joueurs, disons, si on reprend notre exemple de 400 joueurs, 72 joueurs, des qualifications, plus les 2 non qualifiés, hommes 50 ans et plus, femmes et juniors, juniors étant 18 ans et moins, plus les 2 Desperado, ça vous fait 80. Maintenant, les 4 plus hauts des qualifications, eux, ils obtiennent un bail directement pour la ronde des 32. Alors, comme Marc expliquait tantôt, c'est quand même très intéressant parce que une bourse dans le top 32 vous assure 750 $, alors qu'une bourse, disons, de 33 à 80 vous assure 300 $. Donc, c'est un saut de 450 $ pour faire partie du top 32. Alors, certaines personnes qui ont un bon jeu, mais qui sont tout près du top 4, des fois, pourraient être tentées de rejouer à nouveau. Donc, c'est de la façon que ça fonctionne chez nous pour le tournoi. Bien entendu, il y a 5 points d'handicap. Ça, c'est une règle un peu à l'européenne, Marc, je crois.
Oui.
Donc, 5 points d'handicap pour les seniors, 55 et plus, pour les femmes, et aussi pour les juniors. Donc, en partant, ces gens-là partent à plus 25 sur le restant des joueurs. Petite règle européenne, mais qui ne fait pas de vagues. Là. Tout le monde accepte cela avec bonne humeur.
Ah, c'est sûr, on n'a pas eu aucun commentaire à ce niveau-là. Puis même s'il y avait un commentaire, moi je pense que c'est la bonne chose à faire.
Absolument.
On donne juste une petite nanane. En Europe, c'est 8 quilles. Ici, c'est 5. Je trouve que c'est un bon compromis.
Exact.
On a des jeunes joueurs de juniors qui ont peur des fois de venir dans des tournois adultes puis qu'ils pensent qu'ils ne sont pas de calibre. Ben, regarde, tu penses que tu n'es pas de calibre. Là, je te donne une petite béquille de plus. Fait que plus de défaite.
Tu peux manquer 2 spares.
Non, mais ce que je veux dire, c'est que, tu sais, comme, ça suffit les défaites, là. Tu sais, comme, si tu veux apprendre, puis tu veux, tu sais, comme, spécialement du côté junior. Tu sais, ici au Canada, on n'a pas les mêmes règlements qu'aux States. Vous êtes bon, vous avez 220 de moyenne dans votre ligue junior, là. Venez vous en ici, là, puis apprenez un peu, là. Tu sais, croisez avec François Lavoie, puis soyez abasourdis, puis apprenez un peu, là, puis c'est la vraie chose à faire, c'est ça. C'est comme ça que tu deviens meilleur. Puis après ça, ben, on a le circuit 45 ans et plus. Moi, d'après moi, Écoute, j'approche la quarantaine, je me trouve pas vieux. Je trouve que 45, c'est un peu jeune. Donc, on trouvait que 55, c'était un bon chiffre. Parce que même si on regarde sur le PBA 50,
Oui.
OK, tu as des joueurs qui atteignent la cinquantaine, là, que tu es comme, hey boy, tu sais, comme Walter Ray, là, quand il a pogné la cinquantaine, là, il a tout gagné, le gars. Là, tu sais, fait qu'à 50 ans, ils sont encore aptes. Tu sais, fait qu'on s'est mis d'accord sur un chiffre qui était 55. Puis, je pense que c'est un bon chiffre.
Mais je te dirais, Marc, quand même que l'âge des seniors monte de plus en plus.
C'est ça.
Parce que
Ouais, parce qu'avant, c'était le club 40 ans et plus.
avant, c'était 40 ans et plus. Puis là, il y a des jeunes 40 ans qui se sont mis à avoir 40 ans.
Ouais.
Puis là, on les voulait pas.
Ouais.
Soyons
Ben,
honnêtes.
si,
là.
si on regarde Danick embarque là-dedans, Olivier Herbetton embarque là-dedans. Tu sais, il y en a plusieurs. tu sais,
Non,
donc.
effectivement. Fait que là, bon,
Henrik
on va-
embarque là-dedans, je pense.
ou
Peut-être
possible.
l'an prochain. Tu
Mathieu-
sais, là, ça s'en vient.
Mathieu Desilets doit
ouais.
être proche aussi.
C'est ça.
Donc,
Fait que ça s'en vient. Là. Tu sais,
c'est la jeune
c'est plate à
génération
dire,
des
mais c'est ça.
seniors.
Ouais, c'est ça. Fait qu'on trouvait que 55, c'était un bon compromis.
C'est très
puis
bon.
C'est ça. Fait que de là, l'idée. Puis jusqu'à date, je trouve que ça marche quand même très bien. Let me see here who's got. Okay, so again, like I said, we're qualifying the top two women that are not qualified. So right now, Carolyn Dorn-Ballard and Jessica Lee are the top two. We have had 4 women bowl.
And CDP is now Canadian. She's got a passport.
Oh yeah, I gotta check that out. Everyone's Canadian. Everyone's Canadian. And then on the senior side, we have Jean Lahaye and Len Brown. And on the junior side, we have Jason Parker and Talissa Frappier. So there we go.
And even this, adding the top 2 of each category gives you a good chance of making the final.
Yep. Actually, you know what? I gotta go correct that. Because she's not in the cut. Yeah, that's correct. Okay. I'm still gonna have that checked out though. 30.
She's just. Well, according to the line, she's just below.
According to the line should be at 31 though on the squad because we calculated it earlier. As of now, it should be 31. So let me go talk to the guys. Hang on.
And Pat Brown, also, you were asking about any big names already bowled or haven't bowled yet. I would say that most of the big names have bowled already. So let me have a second look at the results. Because big names, yes, there are. Like top 4. Top 4 is stacked with Wesley Lowe, François Lavoie, Nick Pate, and Dan McClellan. But just below, we have Nathan Ruel-Lajoie, Zachary Wilkins. There's Mitch Chuppé, Anthony Lavery, David Semar, Jean-François Brassard, Team Canada player, Marie-Ève Robertson from Team Canada. There's Tyra Rose, former head coach here for the Canadian 10-Pin Federation. Art Oliver, former Team Canada member. Carolyn Ballard. Anthony Pepe, Jonathan Roy from Quebec, from our province, is one of the top players. Who else do we have? Jordan Jung from British Columbia. And so on. Jasmine Mason also, she bowled. And I may forget a few, but it's pretty impressive to see all these bowlers here in Montreal at the Centre de Quai 440. And there will be other bowlers, of course, tomorrow. I know that Cody McMaster will bowl tomorrow. She finished 3rd this year at the Canadian Team Trials last May. There will be also Miranda Panis. She will bowl tomorrow. They arrived earlier this afternoon, and Miranda, she finished Was it? No, she won the gold medal. She won the gold medal right this year at the Canadian Team Trials. There is also Isabelle Rioux. I saw Isabelle Rioux. Multiple time Team Canada member. So yes, we do have pretty good bowlers here this weekend. I get it. Oh, I forgot to mention Caroline Lagrange. Yes, how could I forget Caroline? Oh, and Brad Angelo has just arrived. Oh, breaking news.
All right, we're going a lot quicker this game. Obviously, one less person on the lanes definitely helps.
And the first stop of the Players' Tours this year, winner was Brad Angelo.
Yep.
And last year, Brad Angelo eliminated Nathan Ruel-Lajoie at the Bud Light Challenge.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That's where you sang karaoke.
And I was behind Nathan, and I'm not sure that Brad liked me a lot.
Hey, I saw a post on Facebook yesterday about the selections for Team Canada.
Really?
And they said that there was 2 players that withdrew. You didn't see that?
Joe Kayak?
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the second one?
Razor?
It could be Razor. Actually.
Really?
But I'm not sure. I
You
wouldn't
know
bet.
what? I'm going to go ask him.
But I know that Joe Kayak resigned because he said, I'm going to leave a spot for the younger generation, and I'm fine with the senior team. Oh, boy, stone 9 for Brett Cooper. And Brett Cooper is the rep this weekend for Dexter, one of our main sponsor. I am curious, Pat, where do you come from? Are you from well, I guess you're from the United States. Do you live north? Like, I don't know, New York, Maine? Vermont, maybe? But for sure, thank you very much for watching, and I hope that you have shared the link with your friends, making sure that they can watch bowling. It's free. Free bowling, great action, great bowlers. Something happened here. So we have a couple of 160 games on lane 23 and 24. And the scores are not super high right now. Will he make the spare? Oh yeah, great spare by Cooper. The 1, 3, 7, and 9. And with this spare, he's going to shoot 200 plus. I'm sorry guys, I am a little bit biased here. I am a left-hander and every single time I watch a left-hander, I'm always excited. Classic style. And you were saying, Mark? You were saying?
Caro's going for 290 possible.
Whoa.
Let's see if we can't get somebody there.
Do we have a camera?
We have cameras. Is the camera there? Now that's the question.
I think we should. Donc, il y a une possibilité de 290 pour Caroline Lagrange. Est-ce que Brandon et Brian regardent ce soir les quilles, les boules de quilles? Est-ce qu'on regarde avec peut-être grand-maman Louise et grand-papa Lucien peut-être? Are you watching the boule de quilles, Brandon? 279, 2,79 finalement pour Caroline. Donc l'action pour nous, c'est terminé ici sur les allées 19-20, 21-22, même 23, 24, 25, 26. Alouette, c'est terminé. Il reste des joueurs encore sur 15 et 16, plus les allées de 16 en descendant. Là, ça, c'est pas terminé. Et de 30, 29, ouais, donc 29 en montant aussi, ce n'est pas tout à fait terminé. Donc, c'est peut-être le temps d'aller vous chercher un petit rafraîchissement. Une petite boisson qui fait psh quand on ouvre le bouchon. Un bon sac de croustilles. Du popcorn. Afin d'apprécier le spectacle. Oubliez le hockey ce soir, oubliez le baseball, c'est les quilles. So right now, guys, it could be the right time to get yourself something to drink. You know, there's something that sparkles, right? And get yourself some chips and popcorn and chocolate, chicken wings, pizza. It's bowling night tonight in Laval for the Montreal Open. I have some fans here in Laval. Donc voilà, c'est la vue que vous avez. On va avoir des nouveaux joueurs, là. Ça s'en vient, les joueurs s'en viennent, là, mesdames, messieurs. Comme je vous disais, c'est le temps d'aller. C'est le temps d'aller vous chercher un petit rafraîchissement. Et on va être prêt pour débuter dans pas long. Vous aussi, vous serez prêts. Mettez les ailes de poulet au four. Donc, je vois encore des chandails de Mont-Laurier. Alors, il y a une belle délégation de Mont-Laurier cette fin de semaine. Salon de quilles Info avec leur nouveau gérant qui est Ghislain Chénier. Donc, merci beaucoup d'être venus. Bientôt, c'est nous qui allons être chez vous. 3e édition du tournoi Jonathan Simoneau qui s'en vient bientôt cet hiver, qui aura lieu justement au Salon de quilles Info. C'est au mois de décembre, si je me souviens bien. Vous pouvez trouver des informations sur Facebook très facilement ou contacter Jonathan Simoneau ou Ghislain Chénier pour avoir tous les détails. Également, je vois Scott McLaughlin qui est là. N'oubliez pas d'aller à son tournoi de qualification pour le US Open, donc à sa salle de quilles, le Lucky Strike Lanes à Malone dans l'État de New York, le 15 décembre à 11h. C'est un dimanche. Vous pouvez participer à un tournoi de qualification. Si vous gagnez, c'est une place au US Open qui aura lieu au Sun Valley Lanes, le super salon de quilles Sun Valley Lanes qui est en train de se refaire une beauté présentement, propriété de John Locito, un des meilleurs propriétaires de salles de quilles aux États-Unis. Donc, c'est là-bas que va être présenté le US Open en 2020, du 16 au 23 février. Alors, si vous voulez gagner votre place, vous pouvez tenter votre chance. 100 $ américains. Amenez votre rage de gagner votre place pour le US Open. So, just before we start this third game, I want to remind you that on December 15th at 11 a.m. at Lucky Strike Lanes in Malone, New York, you may bowl a tournament. It's a US Open direct qualifier. So if you win this tournament, you get a spot at the US Open at beautiful Sun Valley Lanes in Lincoln, Nebraska, with the proud owner, John Locito. And the US Open will be presented from February 16th to the 23rd. So if you need more information, you can go to luckystrikemalone.com or you can find Mr. Scott McLaughlin on Facebook, send him a message, and drive to Malone.
It's game 3?
Game 3.
Yeah, okay. All right, Zach Wilkins here with 76 over. After 2. Not too shabby. All right, Guillaume, let's push one of these ads out.
Sure.
How's that?
Let's
get
do
it out of the way.
Yeah, because without these great sponsors that you'll see in a couple of seconds right now, without these sponsors, this tournament would not be the same, right, Mark? So a big shout out. Big shout out to Storm Bowling, the Bowlers Company, and Rotogrip. Storm is a platinum sponsor and Buffa distribution as well. Thank you very much. What are Bowl Canada and Ebonite? They are
gold sponsors.
Gold sponsors. It's the second time I am asking you.
Yeah,
so I
platinum, gold, silver, bronze.
Platinum,
gold, silver, bronze.
Gold, silver, bronze. So,
so platinum is Storm and ourselves.
Very good. And Bowl Canada Ebonite Bowling International.
That's gold.
That's gold.
And then we have Brunswick, Dexter, and Turbo. Those are silver. And then we also have some bronze sponsors that they just show up on print material here inside the bowling center. We'll mention them anyways. It's we've got Vice, we've got Deviate, Radical, Kegel, and that's it. Yeah, 900 Global and 3G.
So you see all the bowling companies, or most of them, they want to be a part of this tournament. Why? Because it's the tournament.
Yep.
And also because they want to be heard by the voices of bowling in Canada.
Marc and Guillaume.
Marc et Guillaume. Alors, un très gros merci à nos commanditaires qui, sans eux, le tournoi, le Montreal Open ne serait pas la même chose. Les commanditaires Platinum sont Storm Bowling, la compagnie du quilleur et Buffa Distribution. Nos commanditaires or sont Ebonite Bowling International, donc avec les quatre compagnies, dans le fond, regroupées ensemble avec Ebonite. Donc, c'est Ebonite, Track, Columbia et Hammer. Et il y a aussi Bowl Canada, Quai Canada, qui est l'association des propriétaires de salons de quai du Canada, qui regroupe tant les petites, les grosses, les 5 et les chandelles, j'ose imaginer.
Ben, c'est plus 5 et grosses.
5 et grosses.
Ouais.
Et ensuite de ça, nous avons aussi les autres commanditaires qui sont Brunswick, Turbo, Dexter, et il y en a quelques autres que tu as nommés.
Oui, qui sont de niveau bronze, là, qui sont juste sur des effets imprimés ici à l'interne. Donc, ça, c'est Vice, Radical, DV8, 900 Global, 3G, puis Kegel.
Et voilà.
Ouais.
Donc, tous
Donc,
ces
un gros merci à
commanditaires.
toutes les marques de nous avoir épaulés sur cet excellent projet ici. Plus de 63 000 en bourse pour ce week-end.
Et pourquoi les compagnies veulent-elles se joindre à l'événement? Parce
Ben,
que c'est le tournoi par excellence au Canada.
Ben c'est ça. Écoute, dans n'importe quoi, là, tu veux avoir un tremplin pour véhiculer ton message.
C'est
OK?
ici que ça se passe.
Fait que ce soit les médias sociaux, que ce soit le PR, que ce soit du porte-à-porte pour vendre des aspirateurs, c'est toutes des différentes formes. OK? Celle-ci, être devant le client, montrer ton produit, c'est la plus basique des formes, mais c'est elle qui est aussi l'une des façons les plus efficaces.
Parce que tu parles à tes personnes directement.
Tu ne deviens pas juste une personne, tu deviens, un produit, tu deviens une personne.
Exact.
Puis les gens, ils n'achètent pas nécessairement tout le temps juste un produit, ils achètent à cause d'une personne, ou ils achètent parce qu'ils identifient à la...
Il y a une émotion qui est reliée à
Exactement, c'est ça. Donc, le fait de venir ici en personne puis le véhiculer en physique est une très, très bonne chose. Puis, je veux souligner ça de toutes les compagnies qui sont ici qui le font. So, again, thank you to all the sponsors. Obviously, you know, being out here and sending reps and being in front of the bowlers, this is one way to get the message out about your products. Now, it's the most basic way of doing it. It's like door-to-door sales, right? So, not a lot of people want to do it anymore because, you know, social media has taken so much advantage and this and that. But when you're around this many bowlers and somebody needs help or they're asking about product, now it becomes sincere. It's not just a marketing ploy. You know, hey, I've had this problem with this shoe. You know, what can I do to change it, or what have you done to fix the product, or whatever. Now you're asking somebody and they're showing you what they have done to improve the product. It's not just a video.
Mm-hmm.
Like now you're actually getting full 100% feedback.
And you can touch the product as well.
Exactly.
Which on media you can't.
So yeah, it's that's one of the great things there with that. So again, thank you to everybody to make this possible. I'm sure all the bowlers appreciate it. I'm sure you guys at home appreciate it as well. And the more that we can bring to the bowling community, I'm particularly glad to bring a big tournament like this to the Montreal area. I wish we had something like this when I was in my 20s. You know, don't you agree? Like we didn't have to work it. But honestly, this is
Back to the future.
I personally feel, Guillaume, that like now at this point in my career, doing this and being part of this movement here with the live stream and everything, and bringing the event to the people, it's more benefit than me throwing a bowling ball down a lane. And I think you can agree to that.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's like, but you know, it's also giving back to bowling.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Because bowling gave you so much,
Yeah.
has given you so much, and now it's like, okay, I had so much in my life with bowling, let's give back to all the bowlers, to the community, to the sport. And that's what
And,
we do.
and honestly, I'll be back on the lanes, just probably not here in Canada. I'm
no,
probably
because
gonna
you do the live streams with me.
exactly, but I'll focus. You may see me at like the Masters or something. We'll see.
Oh, selfie.
Maybe if there's a tournament in Estevan or something, I could go bowl,
Why not?
right?
And beat the champs.
Yeah. No, Levi, you didn't hear that? No, didn't hear that. Okay.
And we could hang out with Monique as well in Esteban.
All right, to all our viewers, welcome to Squad 3, Game 3 of the Montreal Open. We're here at Centre de Key 440 in Laval. We are bowling on a 43-foot pattern. Actually, we didn't even talk about the pattern, Guillaume, this squad. Hang on. We got some new viewers. We got to talk about the pattern. Again, if you want to know what the pattern is, go to buffabowling.com/live. Everything's there. Tournament info, stream info, scoring info. Just my phone number's not there, but everything else is there. So.
Your room number?
I don't have a room anymore. I had to give it to somebody.
But just before
It's okay. I went to get the Cabrio, so I'm happy today.
Okay. But just before we
I hope
talk
it's still outside.
about lane pattern, I want to see what Andrew Blagojevic is going
Yep.
to do.
He texted me a couple days ago. He's like, I don't know if I could bowl the tournament. My arm's not feeling good. Oh, it looks like he's doing pretty good.
Oh, come on down. Yeah.
So, yeah.
So he had 4 in a row, and you know, I have a great expression for 5, so I was hoping to
Yeah.
to express myself.
Oh, you got a chance over here on the right.
Oh, good. With
Anthony Carrier.
Yeah, my buddy from Rivière-du-Loup as well. We finished Shagan last weekend in Saint-Nicolas.
Oh, okay.
The lefty house.
Guillaume, you need to bowl more tournaments, man.
Yeah.
Stop bowling the local stuff.
I bowled. I will bowl next weekend in Rivière-du-Loup. Eh, not bad.
Oh, Steve Larouche. Salut, Steve. Merci d'être parmi nous. So, yeah, if you're watching us on the stream, we do bounce around quite a bit between English and French. So bear with us. We're trying to be as bilingual, trilingual, quadrilingual as possible. Donc, si vous êtes parmi nous,
Buenas noches a todos. Bienvenido al torneo Montreal Open en la ciudad de Laval.
soyez patients. On rebondit pas mal anglais-français. Puis d'autres langues comme Guillaume vient de montrer ici. Là. Mais c'est ça.
Hola a todos.
Soyez patients. D'habitude, on traduit pas mal toutes les conversations. Puis c'est ça. Si jamais vous avez des questions pour le stream, n'hésitez pas à venir nous en parler. Je vais vous dire que les commentaires sont très, très bienvenus durant des rondes de qualification, spécialement tôt dans une ronde comme ça. Il n'y a pas grand-chose qui est le fun à décrire là-dedans, je vais le dire en entièreté. Là. So, please make sure to give us some comments in the chat box. If you are logged into your Google account, you can chat with us. Questions and comments are very welcome at this point in tournaments because qualifying, there's not really much to talk about in qualifying. That's why we sell those ad spots and everything because it fills time for us. So anything that you would like to know,
And it's
especially in the early frames of a game, it makes it a little bit hard to call. So,
and it's kind of cool because we have father and son right in front of us.
okay.
Daddy B
Oh, there you
and
go.
son B. Okay, Anthony, let's go. J'en veux 5, Anthony.
Okay, so we got Anthony Carrier on the right side of your screen.
Lane 23.
He's going to be creeping in here in a bit. Get a preview for Monday here.
Come on! Oh,
We jinxed it again. The magnet jinx, the
Yeah.
Paris jinx.
And he moved right a lot. I'm surprised. Donc, tantôt aussi, je parlais là, du Salon de Quai Info. Plusieurs joueurs du Salon de Quai Info de Mont-Laurier qui sont là. J'ai parlé du tournoi Jonathan Simoneau. Alors, c'est le 7 décembre, le tournoi Jonathan Simoneau, 3e édition. Alors, c'est 125 payable avant le 21 novembre, sinon c'est 140 Plusieurs rondes sont disponibles, 9h, 13h, 17h, 21h pour la finale. C'est 5 parties sur 5 paires d'allées différentes, 30 joueurs par ronde, et il y a un joueur sur 4 qui va passer en finale. Et les bourses, c'est très intéressant. Première position, 1500 $ et la deuxième, 1200, ce qui est déjà beaucoup plus que certains tournois. Déjà où la première position ne gagne pas 1200 $. Alors, ça va être extrêmement intéressant. Cherchez ça sur les médias sociaux. Invitation Jonathan Simoneau, 3e édition, Salon de Quilles Info à Mont-Laurier. C'est le 7 décembre que ça se passe. Et également, nous avons d'autres tournois à vous parler. Les tournois du Players Tour qui se déroulent dans on va dire, principalement dans la région de Toronto, mais certaines fois, on va à London, on va à Hamilton, on va à différents endroits. Alors, ici, qu'est-ce que nous avons? Nous avons un tournoi pour les seniors, donc hommes 50 ans et plus, femmes 40 ans et plus. 1200 $ à la première position pour 80 inscriptions. Ça se déroule le 30 novembre prochain. 2 rondes sont disponibles, 10h30 et 13h30. C'est au Burlington Bowl, là où j'ai réussi à me qualifier il y a très longtemps pour l'équipe canadienne. Donc 75 $ seulement pour le coût d'entrée, 65 $ pour la réinscription. Bourse très intéressante, on s'attend à payer 20 inscriptions, toujours basées sur 80. Donc voilà. Et aussi, le Players Tour vous présente leur prochain tournoi qui est samedi prochain, le 19 octobre. Ça va se dérouler au Bolorama Royal de London. C'est le 19 octobre, donc une seule ronde à midi. 2000 $ garantis pour 70 inscriptions. 100 $ d'inscription et c'est 6 parties que vous allez jouer avec des brackets. So we also have 2 other tournaments to share with you guys. There is the Players Tour, sorry, in Southern Ontario, mostly in the Greater Toronto area. So Joe Kayak gave us some flyers just before the squad. Next tournament is next Saturday, October 19th, and it's at noon at Bolorama Royal in London. Royal? Bolorama Royal.
Hey, Art is sweating. Is that okay? You're throwing it that hard? Like for you to sweat throwing it hard, you must be throwing it Mach 25. Yeah. What is that? What are you throwing? Gold Hustle. Okay. What'd you shoot? Oh, you only have a double. Okay, 3-bagger. Let's go. Art's all excited because he has a double.
So 6 games, $100 for the entry fee, and there are brackets also. And they expect to pay 12 people based on 70 entries. If you want more information, you may go to the following address, playersbowlingtour.com. And the other tournament will be on November 30th. 2 squads available, 10:30 a.m. and 1:30 p.m. It will be at Burlington Bowl in Burlington, but this one is a senior tournament, so you must be 50 years old plus if you're a man, and 40 years old plus if you're a woman. It's based on 80 entries. First place would be $1,200, and it's $75 for the entry fee, and they expect to pay 20 people. There you go, and it's the same website if you want more information, playersbowlingtour.com, or you may reach out to Mr. Joe Kayak for more information. Ta-da!
All done. We need a radio gig. The morning show with Magnet and Mark. That sounds good.
Yeah, it is. What time? Time
We
is
have-
important
we-
because I don't want to.
It's 5 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, so we'll have breakfast after. Come on, Anthony. Yes, sir. I'm sorry. A little. Once again,
You're
I
a little
am
biased.
Bias, I know. He's a lefty and he's my teammate. So. Are you biased, Mark?
for nobody.
Really?
I'm biased for Mitch.
Not
I
even
like-
your wife?
I like Mitch.
Come on.
I forgot she was bowling.
Come on. Mark, your wife.
I forgot she was bowling.
The paycheck at
And she
home.
just shot 279, and I forget that she's bowling.
Boo
I didn't
you,
have
Mark.
I didn't
Boo
have coffee
you.
today. That's my defense. I did not have coffee
I don't
today.
care. Boo you, Mark.
I did not have coffee today. That's my defense. Yeah. Okay. I'm biased. Ay, yo.
Oh, different strategy for Andrew in this.
No,
tenth
Nick.
frame? Oh, no, Andrew is the father,
Yeah.
right? Nick. I learned how to pronounce the last name,
Okay,
Blagojevic.
there you go.
Eh? And I haven't had a drink yet, so I'm pretty good.
You're funny. All right. So what we got here?
Whoops. Gutter ball.
All right. So let's take this short little break in between the move here.
Game 4.
Storm is our title sponsor. When we went to Bowl Expo this June, we asked a bunch of their staff, not just bowlers, but even staff like at the office, what it means to them to be part of Storm Nation and what Storm Nation signifies for them. Donc cet été, lors de Bowl Expo, on a pris la chance de demander à plusieurs des staffs de Storm, non seulement les joueurs, mais aussi les gens qui travaillent dans le bureau, que signifie Storm Nation pour eux, là, parce qu'on voit ça sur les médias sociaux, qu'est-ce que ça signifie pour eux d'être partie de cette équipe-là.
Faire partie de la famille de Storm.
Donc voici la vidéo avec Chad, Randy Peterson, puis je me rappelle plus c'est qui le troisième, mais on va voir. OK,
On va le savoir en même temps que vous.
enjoy.
It's everything in terms of my bowling life. Working for Storm is so different. It truly is a family and a group effort, and everybody working together. And
It's a family. It's a family. They let me have creative freedom in the office. That means the world as an employee, and if our fans can get a sense of that, it trickles down. And if we enjoy what we do, then our fans are going to enjoy what we produce. That's Storm Nation to me.
To be able to throw the best balls there are in the market means everything. You try to compete against the best bowlers in the world, and it's hard enough. And you got to make sure you have the best equipment in your hands.
it's a very unique situation and environment. Let's put it this way. I'm a Storm staffer for life. I'll never go anywhere else.
Donc,
Alright.
vous avez vu les trois personnes qui étaient là. C'était Randy Peterson, qu'on connaît bien à cause de la PBA. C'est lui qui est
La voix.
la voix de la PBA. Donc, Randy Peterson, il y avait Chad McLean et il y avait aussi Jasper Svensson.
Yep.
Donc, tout de suite, en partant, Randy Peterson, encore une fois, le mot famille est revenu.
Oui.
Donc, c'est pas la première fois qu'on l'entend, mais je pense pas que c'est la dernière fois que vous allez l'entendre aussi. La famille, très important, dans le fond, pour la signification de c'est quoi la Storm Nation, c'est la famille. Puis à la fin aussi, Randy il a dit regarde, on va dire les vraies choses, là. Je suis un Storm pour la vie.
Oui.
Tout simplement. Ça n'a pas été plus compliqué que ça. Pour Chad, lui, ça a été. Chad est beaucoup impliqué dans la création, je pense, des boules de quilles. Ça se peut-tu?
Pas autant qu'on le pense. Je pense qu'il est plus du côté de la conception du branding, plus que d'autres choses.
OK.
C'est plus du côté de la conception des boules, c'est plus encore
Hank Boomershine.
Hank Boomershine avec l'équipe de chimistes qui travaille avec, qui est à l'extérieur de Utah.
Puis avec Chris Schlemmer.
Oui, un peu là-dessus, mais je pense que Chris Schlemmer et Chad sont un peu dans le même bateau, si on veut.
OK.
C'est juste pour les deux marques différentes. D'ailleurs, je vais aller chercher Dawn tant qu'à être, puis tu pourras en jaser avec lui un peu.
D'accord.
C'est bon?
C'est bon.
OK.
Parfait. Quand même, pour compléter un petit peu les infos qu'il y avait, Jasper Svensson, lui, a dit que, dans le fond, c'était de lancer les meilleures boules qu'il n'y a pas sur le marché. Parce que quand on joue contre les meilleurs joueurs du monde et qu'on veut gagner, ça nous prend les meilleures boules. Et pour lui, vous le comprendrez, les meilleures boules, ce sont des Storms. Donc, Chad McLean lui a dit que c'était toute la liberté, dans le fond, qu'il peut avoir à travailler chez Storm. Donc, on lui donne beaucoup de liberté dans son travail. Lui aussi a parlé de la famille. Donc, c'est ça, la Storm Nation. C'est pas juste des boules de quilles, mais c'est aussi une certaine appartenance et une fierté. Puis, moi aussi, dans le fond, je vous dirais, ça fait depuis 2001 que je lance des boules Storm. Et exclusivement des boules Storm et rotogriff, vous comprendrez bien. Et puis, mon Dieu, tu sais, j'ai réussi à faire partie du staff Storm grâce, oui, tu sais, aux performances que j'ai eues par le passé, c'est bien entendu, mais c'était surtout par la passion que j'ai démontré à la compagnie Storm. C'était pas juste, tu sais, je veux être commandité, c'était pas ça, c'est je veux faire partie de la famille de Storm parce que pour moi, c'était vraiment important de l'être. Et puis, ben voilà, officiellement, ça fait depuis 2011 que je fais partie du staff Storm en août. Et quand Dawn est venu me présenter le contrat, je suis comme tombé de ma chaise dans le fond. Puis c'est un honneur, c'est vraiment un honneur. J'en suis très fier. So, you know, just to add a little bit on what they were saying, Randy, Jasper, and Chad. You know, myself, I am a staffer at Storm, and I have been throwing Storm bowling balls and rotogrip bowling balls for years and years, for almost 20 years, since 2001. And, you know, for me, being a part of Storm, it was not just having free bowling balls, because this is not how it works. I wanted to be a staff because I was extremely, and I am still extremely passionate about the company, about what it represents, about everything that this company tries to do. So, yeah, that's why I'm here, and that's why I'm still overwhelmed by being a Storm staffer. And, you know, when Dawn offered me this contract, I was like, what? Really? So, thanks to Storm. Thank you very much for all you do in the bowling industry, not just with us, but with everyone in the United States, in Asia. Everywhere, Storm is always a big part of tournaments and Yep.
Sorry, I was going to add to that. My mic was off. The elite community is very well served by Storm.
Right.
I will say that. And they also do a lot with the military. They have the military events where they support that in the States. And yeah, just everywhere else. Like the Lucky Larson tournament a couple weeks ago in Sweden.
And even also with the community for breast cancer, what they do.
Yep.
They, for the last 3 years, they have launched a special bowling ball.
Yep.
There was the pink phase.
Yep.
This year it was the IQ 20.
Yep.
And what was the first one?
High Road Pink.
The High Road Pink, you're right. And all the funds, they give it to for breast cancer. They are involved also in
With the Lucy.
with Lucy.
Yep.
The doubles tournament.
Yep. So yeah, it's good stuff. All right, who we got coming here on this pair here? We've got Mike Conley. No, or is he on that?
We have Mr. Jean-Sébastien Lessard.
Oh boy, and he's probably not too happy with 604
Oh boy, no.
after 3. That's for sure. Murdoch 630. Sporting the old school Nitro R shirt. I actually drilled him one of those a couple years ago.
You did?
I did, yeah. He brought one to me. He's like, is this good on the short pattern?
Like an original one, not a remake.
All right, so anyone watching from Quebec City, if you want to give a shout out to Jean-Sébastien Lessard, now's the time. Donc si vous êtes un fan de Jean-Sébastien Lessard, donnez-nous un petit rock on dans le chat.
Si vous avez besoin d'une maison, ben, allez le
C'est
voir.
ça. Ouais,
Ben, il est pas pire, je pense, à vendre de maison.
ouais, il est bon, il est bon.
Il reçoit des.
Il est
reçoit
rendu
des-
quoi? T'es dans le top 100 au Québec, Bass? Il m'entend pas.
Ben,
C'est bon, il est dans sa bulle. C'est
too
bon,
angry.
c'est bon. C'est ça qu'il faut.
Non, mais il a reçu des certifications là, récemment là, pour son travail, pour ses ventes.
Ouais. Donc là, on a des
Très
joueurs
actif.
ici de l'Ontario, Mike
Kingston.
Conley, puis nouvellement sélectionné Jordan Clausen sur l'équipe nationale.
Ah oui?
Oui. Ainsi que François Villeneuve, légende de l'International Boulevard et aussi au 440.
Oh boy, l'international, boulevard, on remonte à loin.
Après ça, nous avons Trey Nichols, Murdoch et Jean-Sébastien Lessard ici sur la ligne droite. So we've got some the newly appointed national team member in Jordan Clausen. The best Maytag man you can find in the Kingston area.
Maytag? He works for Maytag?
Well, no, you used to be a Sears repairman for like all the appliances. Mike Conley.
Oh, okay.
So if you
yeah,
got a
Mike-
problem with your fridge, give Conley a call.
So do you think he retired or
I think he did, yeah.
yeah when Sears
Here we go. Let's go, Conley.
I think he's like save it for later. But he has the pro shop now in Kingston.
Yeah, for sure.
Is it at Prost?
Johnny P. What's that?
Is it at Prost?
Prost, yeah.
Prost?
Yeah. Oh, we have a. Oh,
boy!
Almost a 710 conversion. Almost.
Come on, give us some stuff, bastard. Let's go. Just broke a pencil. Oh boy.
Oh, he's almost broke some nuts there.
Well, I think it's not time to joke around.
No,
Okay, let's be serious.
he told me before the squad, he's like, I'm going to kill it this squad,
Oh boy.
and then I'm just going to chill out, and I'm going to show up on Monday. It's going to be good.
Uh-huh.
He's got to change his plans.
Uh-huh.
Unless he shoots something big here.
And Deadwood on lane 20.
No, did they call it, or do they need us to do it? We're the live stream crew, the do it all, score corrections. What else did we do? All kinds of stuff.
Rule stuff.
Rule stuff, food stuff. I gotta eat. Whatever. It's late. Getting a bit tired. It's all good though. If anyone's out there, we could use a little Timmy's run right now, right? That'd be good. One little shot of milk in mine. What about you? Black? No?
Black.
Black.
Always black.
I'll drink black if you drink black. Make it easy on everybody. Oh, looks like we might have some scores coming up here.
Oh,
on the
back
screen.
up. Oh, boy.
So we see a lot of bowlers drinking apple juice and Gatorade.
Yeah.
What it looks like? They're
And
staying
water.
hydrated
And water.
and water.
Yep.
That's what it looks like, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
It may be something else, but we don't know. We just assume, right?
Yeah, we look at the bottles and
Yeah.
it's
It's a glass with red substance inside. It must be red Gatorade, right?
yes.
It must be. Yeah. We are not sponsored by Gatorade by any means.
On the rocks.
Although if they would like to, we are open to any form of corporate sponsorship for
Why
the
not?
for the 2020 Montreal Open.
So if you want to be a sponsor,
Yeah.
it's really easy.
Let's do it.
514-376-7905.
Yeah.
And ask for Mark.
Extension 211. No, it's not my extension. Don't call 211. That's Angie's extension. She's going to be mad. Why is everybody calling my extension?
So we won't see a perfect game from P3. But slap, baby! Right at you.
Is it a happy slap or a frustrated slap? I think it was a happy slap.
Yeah, an intense slap. Whoops. Right, so this is red Gatorade on the rocks.
Yep. Ooh, 210 for Jordan Clausen.
210, you did?
Shooter.
Tomorrow, Mark, we will have gold medalists and bronze medalists from the team trials last May.
Okay.
Miranda Panis and Cody McMaster
Okay.
on the lanes tomorrow.
When's Felicia getting it?
I don't know. She should be here. So I talked to Cody, and she told me my goal this year at the Montreal Open is not to throw in the gutter.
It's not a good goal because you're saying negatives in that. You got to use affirmations to keep it on the lane.
Yeah, I know. I understand.
Right, Coach V?
But you know, she said that with a smile on your face,
Okay.
knowing what she did in Montreal.
Okay, Felicia Wong.
Right there. 2 entries, so that should be tomorrow.
Sunday. All right.
So if she's not in town, she should be close to be in town.
All right, Jean-Sébastien needs to figure something out here.
Oh boy, 5 count. It's not a good day at work.
You don't always have to match your pants to your ball.
You know what? If I make Sunday, I've got neon bright green.
Oh, nice pair by Jean-Sébastien. Woo!
All right, Coach Buffa. Try to line up Jean-Sébastien. See what he does here. Let's. Okay, I think he will at least hit the pocket. I cannot guarantee because it's a horrible game, this game, right? So I do not guarantee a strike on that move.
But you guarantee a pocket hit.
I think he'll get a pocket hit. A lot of pink balls going down the lane right now.
Yep.
Ooh!
Whoa! Coach Buffa. First smile of the game by Jean-Sébastien Lessard. Matching his first strike of the his second strike, but maybe his.
We should tweet that on Twitter to put it on the feed. First strike for Jean-Sébastien Lessard. Oh boy.
Oh ho! Special guest here at the booth. The special guest will write his own name.
That's okay. Gotta help out a little bit.
Yeah, because you have to earn your paycheck, right?
There we go.
Okay, guys, we are with none other than Daniel Skit.
How's it going?
Good, and
You
you?
good, bud? It's nice to be back again.
Yes.
So,
Montreal, you're back home, actually.
yes, flew in early Thursday morning.
Early Thursday
Yeah,
morning.
I left Wednesday midnight,
Okay.
so I did the red eye.
How was it? Not too bad?
Slept most of the way.
So how is life in Edmonton?
Still going good. You know what I mean? We haven't gotten snow yet. Calgary's gotten dumped a bit, so we have a bit cold weather, but it's good. You know, work's good. Pro shop's doing really well. Trying to do some more bowling, so it's going. How about you? How's the life in Montreal?
I don't know that much because my life is not in Montreal.
Oh yeah, you're Quebec City. I got to remember that.
Well, I forgive you. Everything's fine down in Quebec City. Thanks.
Good.
Have you heard a little bit about the bowling center in Fort McMurray?
Actually, I have.
Are you excited about this new project in the north?
Well, I actually
for
have,
Alberta in the bowling.
I'm happy because I know Mark's team came out. They were doing some ball returns at the center that I'm at, and then they went to Fort Mac to do the construction there. And there's some gentlemen already coming to see me for some product that are already bowling there. So they're trying to get leagues going, sanctioning, so they want to grow it a little bit out there. So it's good. I know they've been talking to Mark and the Buffa team to figure out how they can do league bowling, getting sanction done. So and supposedly they're pretty busy. Like they're running a good show there, and it's a really nice little center that they built.
And
so
they are in touch with me with Lexer to build their leagues.
Yes, that's what he was telling me. One of the owners, I think it's Joe, I believe. Mo, that's it, Mo. Mo, yeah, he's actually wanting to talk. So, you know, you can't talk. The best, you guys are the best at it. Buffa, you got Guillaume. Who else you going to go see? You know, you guys do great work, man.
I can't think of anyone else myself.
No, I can't either. Oh, Skipper.
So, I'm curious to know this about you because you are a staff at Storm, right?
Yes.
You've been on board for many, many years.
Many years.
And, you know, in between games, we show people a short video, you know, with staffers asking, what is the meaning of, what is Storm Nation for you? What does it mean, Storm Nation, for you?
For me, it's, you know, it's an opportunity and it's a pleasure to be part of a great team and an organization. To me, Storm Nation, it means it's a nation worldwide where they have great people. You know, you're a team, you're working together, they take care of you like a family. You know, like I said, you know, every time I need something or, you know, need something done from them, it's always been taken care of with either Doan or Dave Sims, Hank Boomshine, and then there's Barb and Chris or Bill. Like I said, the Nations, to me, it's big because, like I said, it's a family. You know what I mean? That's what I believe the Nation is, because that's where they want to go, and they want to grow the sport of bowling and bring new people in. They get new staffers, and they're one of the best in the business, to be honest.
And the word that I keep hearing all the time, and you said it, is family.
Oh, it's unbelievable, because, like I said, everywhere you go, you know what I mean? Like, even to just see other staffers or people throwing the product, and even if you're not a staffer or part of the team, to throw the product, and they make you still feel part of it, even throwing the product, selling it. Everyone who has it, it's like it's a team, it's a family. You know what I mean?
think it's more than a bowling ball.
Oh,
More
for sure it
bowling
is.
balls, period.
Oh, Bill.
I mean, it's more than that.
Oh, it's way more than that. You know what I mean? Like I said, look what they do. You know what I mean? Every October you see it. They do breast cancer.
Right.
They do a ball. All the proceeds go to breast cancer, their whatever, or foundation. What more can you ask? You know what I mean? They're always growing, and they're probably looking to succeed more and do more. How do you say it? Move on, but grow their family or grow their company, and every year they seem to do it.
And grow the sport.
Oh, for sure they are. Oh, in
general.
general, yeah, they've grown hugely, and we can see, like I said, the sport's growing. Like, they're building new centers. So, like, even for Storm to sponsor this tournament, it's like I said, there's a Nation right there. They put their logo. They help sponsor the tournament right there. They're showing their support to grow the sport.
Right.
That's something that they like to do. So, but how about you? You've been with them for a while.
I've been throwing Storm since 2001.
Okay.
And official staff since August 2011. So it's been a long time.
8 years now.
Yeah, 8 years.
Soon to be 9.
Yeah, and I said that earlier in the stream. It's like when Dawn asked me to join
The team, family.
the family. I was like, really, me? And I know that I did some pretty good things in the past as a bowler myself.
For sure.
But I think that what caught their attention at Storm is it was my passion for the company, for the boat, for the star, because there's something in the air with Storm. I mean, it is. It's hard to explain.
And I totally agree, because, like I said, the way and people. To be honest, I love Storm. It's I've been with them a long time, and it'd be hard to change. You know what I mean?
And I remember last year when I had Pete Weber with me at the booth for 40 minutes, and at some point I asked him, like, what's your relationship with Bill and Barb? And the minute I asked the question, he started crying.
Oh yeah,
with tears in his eyes.
Oh yeah, because they're family.
Yeah, he would consider Bill and Barb as his parents,
For sure. He's known them.
The second dad, the second mom. Every time he goes to Utah, he always stays at Bill's in the basement.
Yes.
He has his room. So it's kind of
he
cool.
enjoys it. They take care of him.
Right.
Like a son.
Like a son. That's right.
You know what I mean? And like I said, he's big for their organization. He's a big name, and they got Pete Weber, Norm Duke. These guys, they wear the name well.
Absolutely.
And you couldn't ask for better guys who've been doing it for many years to do and have what they've done, right? So.
And we heard Randy Peterson saying that. Let's put it. No. He said, "Let's be honest. I am a Storm staffer forever." And it was clear in his mind what he said earlier.
Oh, for sure. I saw that video, yeah, man, and it was pretty cool that asking everybody, but yeah, it's hard to leave.
Right.
It's very hard. Like I said, they take care of me. They take care of everybody else. Yourself. They help. They've known Frank and Mark for a long time. So, but yeah.
Good. And what about your bowling? You bowled one squad?
One squad. I bowled at the 12 o'clock squad, and went 133 over.
123 over.
133.
133. It's pretty good.
Promotion.
Okay.
As we call it, the slow motion now.
So promotion was the key for the plus 133.
Yeah.
Are you going to bowl again, knowing that you will actually make the cut Are you thinking of?
You know, I'm thinking of maybe just one just to get a feel thing, because if its finals are on Monday, to sit one day,
It's hard.
it's hard, right? Because I already talked to Doan. We went and laid out another ball because I needed something to start a little bit. But now, like I said, I used that one ball for the whole day.
Oh, the whole day.
Whole day.
You didn't change.
Nope.
Only moved on the approach.
I moved on the
that's it?
approach. I tried a couple fill frames with an Idol Pro, but it's something about that ball. You know what I mean? It's smoother. It's got nice transition. It just never seemed to overhook for me.
Okay.
I never had to worry about missing. Okay, if I missed, it didn't overhook. That was the nice thing. It always shaped up nice. I was able to control the mids in the back end.
So you can rely on this ball.
Oh, and I just punched it out. I just brought it with me. I did some finishing work on the fingers on Thursday when I got in. The only thing I changed this morning on the shift before I bowled, I took it down to 1,000, just to kind of open it up a little bit, get it to breathe the fronts a little bit more. And I could not ask for a better ball reaction. You know what I mean? It's one really good bowling ball. So I don't know. Have you drilled yours?
It's in my trunk.
It's in your trunk. So eventually you're going to be
Yeah,
trying
I have
it.
a
Yes.
couple new balls in my trunk.
Yes.
Just really excited to throw the new stuff.
But that's what I mean, is even for their nation, their succeeds are moving forward on building new product. You know, Belmo's got his own kind of product line now, and it's doing well for them. You know what I mean? Like, they're always looking to get better and advance. But that's one. It's a good ball. I'm glad to have it in my bag. So.
Are you comfortable saying a few words in French?
Oh boy. Which words in French? Which one do we talk in French? Like bonjour, c'est bon, la balle c'est bon. My French is a little rusty, but.
How was your squad today in French?
Well, actually, I bowled with Cassandra and.
In French.
Oh, in French. Oh. I didn't have to talk too much French in the squad today,
No.
so.
Oh boy, too bad.
That's why I got you, Guillaume, to do the translation with Mark. So.
I'll translate everything once we're done.
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to have me, and like I said, it's always an honor to be here and for Mark and Frank. So I thank you very much, sir.
Great.
Awesome, buddy.
Thank you very
Appreciate it. No problem. Enjoy the rest of your tournament stay. So.
And enjoy the weekend.
Will do, sir. We'll see you later.
See you later.
Awesome. Thank you.
Alors, on a jasé de plusieurs choses avec Daniel Skitt, vous l'aurez compris. Donc, Daniel Skitt, qui est natif d'ici, de la grande région de Montréal, maintenant qui habite à Edmonton. Il a la boutique là-bas, East Meets West Pro Shop. J'ai toujours de la difficulté à prononcer ce nom-là. Mais il est là-bas, il dit que la business est bonne. On a parlé un petit peu de Fort McMurray, parce qu'il y a une nouvelle salle de quilles qui est là-bas. Il semble avoir beaucoup... Bien, il a déjà eu, dans le fond, des vents de la salle de quilles parce qu'ils posent beaucoup de questions. Ils veulent bien faire les choses à Fort Mac. Il y a même des joueurs déjà qui se sont déplacés à Edmonton pour se procurer de l'équipement. Donc, ça semble aller très bien là-dessus. Comme il fait également partie de la Storm Nation, je lui ai demandé un peu c'était quoi. It won't be long just trying to translate what I've said with Mr. Skitt. Donc, je lui ai demandé un peu c'était quoi la Storm Nation, à lui aussi, parce qu'il fait partie de la Storm Nation. Puis, il me disait que pour lui, c'est la famille. Encore une fois, le mot famille est revenu. On s'occupe très bien de lui, puis on s'occupe de tout le monde. Puis l'implication dans la communauté, il en a parlé lui aussi, avec entre autres l'implication pour le cancer du sein. Et je lui ai demandé aussi à propos de sa ronde comment ça avait été. Il a dit j'ai fait plus 133. La promotion a été la boule de choix. Super heureux de sa ronde. Maintenant, il pense rejouer quand même demain, question de ne pas être trop froid pour lundi. Donc, ça ressemble un petit peu à ça. Et laissez-moi prendre une gorgée d'eau, puis on va parler à une nouvelle personne. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Guillaume Nadeau, and I am the advocate of the reigning, defending, undisputed Montreal Open World Champion, Dan McLellan D-Mac. How are you, Daniel?
I am doing wonderful. It is always great to come back here to Montreal. You know, Buffa and everybody on the team here, they do such a great job running this tournament. I'm seeing guys I haven't seen in quite a long time. I was talking with Dan Higgins. They're from the Ohio area. That's a 11-hour drive for them.
Wow.
And they're it's word really spreads quickly about how well a tournament runs. And
we
this
have a couple more Americans this year, like new faces.
Yes, definitely, yeah. So just glad to be back here at 440. I always feel good vibes here. So
Like it was a no-brainer to come back to defend your title.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, get to see some family, get to see friends and family. So it's great to be back. And I wouldn't expect anything less from you guys here, and it's been really great so far. So.
And did you make the trip with the Fosters, your Sagan family?
Yeah. Well, they came up today. We came up last night.
Okay.
We're staying with some family down the street. So Grandma has the kids, the 2 girls right now, and me and Christy have some adult time, which sometimes you need to have. And
which doesn't happen a lot.
No, it does not. But when we do have our adult time, it's always good, and
especially in a bowling center because pretty much everyone.
Exactly, and Christy grew up around here, so it's she's seen a lot of people that she hasn't seen in a long time, and it's good. So, and she's getting the itch. So I think next year she'll have a couple squads under her name.
So Christy will be back.
Yes.
Great, that's good to hear. Another lefty.
Yeah, another lefty. Yeah,
And
I can't believe how many more came out this year. I was like, oh man. But it's even on both sides. Wesley bowled great early, and Frankie and Nick, myself, we all had some games late, so it evens out. Scores are actually what I thought they would be.
Well, the top 10 is pretty strong. It's pretty stacked, you say?
Stacked, yeah, with the names that are up there.
Mm-hmm.
But you never know when it comes down to match play. You never know. When it's head-to-head,
anything can happen.
Exactly, anything can happen. I remember my match last year with Felicia Wong. We each had our sides of the lanes, and we had to make our shots.
Right.
So it's anything can happen in a 2-game match. Whether you know how to break down a lane or not doesn't really matter. So.
And how did you find the new lane pattern that we have here? It's the Montreal Open pattern, so it's brand new. It was custom made for the event. Is this something that you've seen before, or it reminds you of another lane pattern or something like that, I would say?
It does remind me of a longer pattern, which I think it helps out, or it doesn't help out, but more higher rev bowlers like. This center has a lot of friction, and I think that's what they were trying to battle.
Because of the type of oil that they use, the new terrain, and and the length also of the pattern, which is 43.
Exactly, yeah. But I definitely found that you can stay to the right. You didn't have to move left too quickly or even throughout the entire block, which you don't see too regularly in tournament play. Usually if you're starting around, second, third arrow, you're going to find that you're going to migrate to the 5th arrow by the end of the block. And a lot of the scores that you saw today, especially in our block, it was a pretty heavy block, came from playing right. I started off 500 for the first 2, and I wasn't left of 14. So, a lot of big scores came from playing right, and I think the better bowlers are seeing that. I think you'll see higher scores come out from playing further right than playing from further in. So.
But as the tournament progresses, do you think that the lane condition may change a little bit because all the bowlers could bowl maybe in the same area, so this way a wall could be built up? Compared to now, we have so many different bowlers throwing a little bit everywhere, I would say.
Everywhere, yeah. Well, I think they're actually going to get a lot tougher.
Tougher,
especially today, because we have the 4 squads going, and it's continuous. So, every time you put out the pattern, it gets truer and truer. The fronts hook a little bit more, and that plays a big part in your carry. And then they get a little tighter down the lane, so you might not have as much free hook down the lane as squad 1 or 2 did. So I think today, I think the scores are going to hold up for the top 4. But I think tomorrow morning, the first 2 squads has a chance to
go up,
to get up there and make the 200 over block like Wesley today, and the top 4 will definitely change, I think, for tomorrow.
So I guess what you are referring to is like the lane memory.
Yes.
Because the more you oil the lane during a day, then I would say that the pattern stays longer or prints on the lane.
Yes, definitely. When that first squad that came out, it has the least amount of memory of the lane pattern being out.
Because
now that
there were
we're
leagues before.
Exactly, there was league pattern, or you had a couple practice sessions, but now that we're into the third block of the day, it's just like I said, the pattern gets truer, and the free hook's not there, the hold might be there for if you're throwing the right type of ball, but it becomes a lot more difficult to create more area on the pattern.
Okay.
Unless you have a pair that's everybody's playing the same line and doing the exact same thing, but I definitely think scores are going to come down, and that middle part of the scores are going to bunch up a lot more.
Great.
After the last 2 squads tonight.
So according to where you are standing right now, do you think that you will bowl another squad or 1 or 2 more squads, or do you prefer to hold on and see what happens?
Well, me personally, having not being like Frankie anymore and Mitch and Nick, bowling on tour, they could afford to have that day off, where I don't bowl, quite as much anymore. But I'm definitely going to bowl tomorrow just to stay loose.
Okay.
That's one of the things, getting a little older. You want to stay loose and keep your body, familiar with the motions that you're doing. So yeah, I'll probably come back. I have a squad tomorrow morning. I'll come back, bowl my 5 games, and just maybe try some new balls that I didn't try today. And
just so you can have a better idea on Monday, if you need to make a move, you know what to do, you know what to choose in your bowling bag, and then you can trust the shot.
Yeah, and that's the thing, with 2 game matches for the final, 24 frames go a lot quicker than people think, and being able to make that ball change on a whim, it definitely helps. So
great. And as for today, what were the balls of choice for you?
So today,
ball of choice.
Today I started with a vapor zone, a pin-up vapor zone, and it allowed me to maintain the middle part of the lane a lot better. And then I went to a phase 2 for my last the last couple games, and then back to the vapor zone I started with to finish the last half of the game.
Okay. And then I guess that someone is on the front 8. Nathan Ruelajoie.
Nathan.
So we'll move to our good friend from Témiscouata sur le Lac. Where is he bowling?
13.
So let's see this. Oh yes, another strike. Front 9 for Nathan Ruelajoie. So he may get the boom. Who knows?
I love the way Nathan throws the ball. He fits what how the other guys on Team Canada play the lanes, and that was one thing I enjoyed bowling with Nathan when we won the trios gold at PabCon. He's easy to get along with. He sees the lane really well, and he throws it amazing. So all those attributes together, he's a great bowler, and I'm really happy to see he got selected for the team again. And
you did?
Yeah, he got selected for Team Canada for 2020. And
Well, I would say, well, I know him, you know, and I don't want to be biased again, but I think it was a no-brainer to select.
yes,
that,
yeah, I definitely agree with that. You know, I think him and Darren both needed to be selected just because, you know, what they showed us when we were in Peru. You know, he's a team player, and that's what we need as Team Canada. We need team players and not individuals, right? So it really helps
I think he's back.
the dynamic of the team.
Yeah, he's back 10th frame. First ball in the 10th. Yep, the 10 commandments for Nathan. Oh, that's interesting. It could be the second perfect game of the weekend, of the day, I should say.
Of the day, yeah. First squad, we had someone, what was his name?
Simon Beaulieu.
Simon?
Yeah.
On 37 and 38.
You're good.
Yeah.
Were you a
I was
field
watching.
reporter?
I was watching his 10th frame just to see how, you know, what ball, where he was playing, and he threw 3 in the 10th that were no doubters.
Yeah.
And it shot the first 300 of the tournament.
And you know, the previous game there was also Denis Boyer on the same pair at the front 9.
That's what I heard. That pair. I was kind of sad that we didn't get that pair in play for our block.
Now going for 11. 11. That's a 7 pin,
7
right?
pin. Yep.
Holy nozzle. Nathan. Well, too bad.
He'll have plenty more in his career, but you know, 289, great game there. You know, I think he's in his 5th game, so to finish his block, you know, that's, you know, a big game to put up the last game here, and yeah, he's. I think he's a little disappointed, but you know, still all in all, a great game.
He is just below 1100. So it's not going to be enough to beat what he
his
did,
first score, yeah.
but I'm pretty sure that he has a chance. Whoa! Woo! Boo! Caroline! Late strike.
Good? You gonna stay there? Parlez français?
No parlez-vous français. Maybe Harper in a couple years, but I told Christy, I was like, as soon as she starts French immersion, she can teach me. So
So as you can see, everyone, we are with Dan McLellan, champion of the Montreal Open in 2018. And Dan, I told you before, but I am so disappointed you didn't bring the bell. I mean, you're the champ. You should do just like what. No, you should do what they do in the WWE. You know?
Yeah.
You
I
enter
had
the bowling center with the belt on your shoulder, and you kick everyone's ass.
I've always been humble. You know, it's don't want to rub anybody the wrong way. You know, talking about it's another story. You know, when you're sitting down having a couple beers, but you know,
at the same time, it's good for the show.
It is.
I mean,
it is definitely. But you know, I believe in good karma, and you know, I want to come in with as much good karma as possible. And you know, there's a lot of great bowlers here. Anybody who steps on the lanes has a chance to win.
Absolutely.
And you know, I don't take anything too lightly, no matter who I'm bowling. It's, you know, a match that I have to win.
Exactly,
And
because everything happens on the lane.
Exactly.
You know, we have to walk the talk, or is that it?
Yep. You gotta walk the walk and talk the talk.
Okay,
So
that's it. Yeah.
you know,
That's the expression I was looking for. It's like, it's good to say, I'm gonna win, I'm gonna kick ass, and blah blah blah. But
if you don't show it out on the lanes, you know, you
then
can
what's
talk
the
all
point?
all,
Yeah,
all you
day,
want. Exactly.
but it's worth nothing at the end of the day.
That's right. So
Good. So we are almost done with the third squad. Are you enjoying your time in Montreal?
oh, I love it when I come back here. You know, it's my second home. Lived here for 3 years. Bowled bowled league here at 440 for the 3 years.
Mark told me that you were a great teammate or companion for the gym, for practice sessions here at the bowling center.
We pushed each other. That's for sure. You know, I always looked forward to going to the gym and working out with Mark. Doing the circuit training and all that. It was some of the best shape I had in my life, and it got me ready for my wedding. I was looked pretty good there. So but yeah, it was great. I learned a lot from Mark. He taught me how to peak, and what to look for when you're peaking, when you're bowling, and that's one thing I've really learned is what do I need to do before a tournament to peak at that right moment.
Right.
And Mark taught me that, whether it be with working out, practicing, and mentally getting ready for a tournament as well. And I've been very successful with that tool alone. And if anybody knows how to get their game ready in a certain amount of time, whether it be 2, 4, 6, or 8 weeks, whatever it is for them, it makes a big difference, because their bowling is just gonna reach that top level, what they're looking for. So.
And to be better, you need to hang around with good people.
Yes, definitely.
That's the key. If you stay with people that are not as good as you want to be good, let's say, you will not improve. You will stay.
Yeah,
right
you'll plateau, and it's always good getting out there. If you're not used to bowling tournaments, getting out there, bowling tournaments, getting your butt kicked a couple times,
right?
And it's really nice to see the junior bowlers out here. Nick Blagojevich and Blake Foster, the names that come to mind.
Yeah, I was thinking of Blake because you are like his older brother, I would say. So
I would like to think so too.
No, but for him being with you and learning from you, this kid will get better and better and better all the time.
Exactly. He's going through some growth spurs, and just making sure his stuff fits. It's a every few months that we have to go through his stuff, plug it, and get the right fit. But he's my double partner at the Bud Light Challenge, and we cashed last year, and just having him out there, and a lot of people that run tournaments that are better bowlers in those amateur tournaments, they are asking, are you bowling with him again? And yeah, I am. We cashed, and we have fun bowling together. We bowl together a couple nights a week, and it's nice to have somebody that I can pass on my knowledge to, and
passing the torch.
Exactly, passing the torch. Yeah,
just like the Montreal Canadiens at the game opener.
That's right. So. He still has a lot of growing to do. A lot of.
Well, he's pretty young.
Exactly, he's 17.
17.
If I was coming out in bowling tournaments like these when I was 17, I could only imagine what else that I would have done.
And at 17, he made Team Canada.
Exactly,
that's a lot.
He's junior Team Canada. Where me, my wife, and we're going down to Vegas to watch Blake when he does bowl. So he's going to have a real good support system with Michelle and Sean, and me and Christy, and whatever he needs, we're going to be there for him. And I just wish him all the best, and all the junior bowlers, coming out and bowling. It's just to come out and bowl this. It's very intimidating at that age, and. Just to see what they're doing, it's great to see for the sport.
Especially when you see all the names.
Yeah.
All the names that you see on TV.
Exactly.
Or, you would not think that you could bowl with them, but sometimes you cross pair with them, and it's kind of cool.
Yeah, definitely. It's and just taking a look right now, Caro with 1171 knocking Nick down to 4. Me down to 5. I'm definitely going to have to come back and bowl tomorrow morning to try and get that 4th spot back. great bowling today. 146 over scratch. That is some really good bowling from Carol.
Good. So, Dan, it was a pleasure having you. You took a lot of your personal time to discuss at the booth. I hope that you enjoyed this. I don't want to say interview because it was more like a discussion, an open discussion with you, Dan.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you very much. You may come back anytime you want at the booth.
Sounds good.
With or without the belt.
Sounds good. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. And again, you guys have done such a great job. Second year for this tournament, and I'm only seeing more and more entries in the next few years. So
yeah, this tournament will keep growing.
Yes, definitely. So thank you for having me again. I appreciate it, and we'll
Dan McClellan, everyone.
We'll see you tomorrow morning.
Great. Have a great evening, Dan.
Thank you.
Alors voilà, ça a été une belle grande discussion que nous avons eue avec Dan McClellan. Éric Saint-Arnaud, on va en avoir des francophones, je te le promets. Mais on essaie de servir un petit peu nos deux langues le plus possible. Donc Marc, tu as un défi, c'est de nous trouver une personne francophone pour la prochaine ronde.
C'est bon.
Faire une belle grande discussion comme on a eu avec Dan McClellan.
Excellent.
Donc c'est comme ça que ça se termine, notre ronde.
T'as-tu traduit un peu ce qu'il disait?
Pas du tout.
Pas du tout. Mais fais un petit résumé vite fait là, pour terminer.
Mon Dieu, un petit résumé. Dan, très heureux d'être ici à Montréal. C'est comme sa deuxième ville, dans le fond. On sait que sa conjointe, Christy, vient de Montréal. Donc, mon Dieu, il nous a parlé un petit peu des boules avec lesquelles il a joué. Je lui ai demandé, dans le fond, parce que son classement est très bon. On le sait qu'il va jouer en finale avec le résultat qu'il a là. Sauf qu'il dit, ouais, tu sais, je commence à être vieux un peu. Puis je suis pas comme Mitch puis François à jouer tous les jours puis que je suis capable de prendre une journée off. Là, il dit, il va falloir que je rejoue demain juste pour me garder en shape. Peut-être essayer différentes boules aussi pour voir est-ce qu'il y a d'autres choses que je suis capable de jouer qui pourraient m'amener un petit peu plus loin encore pour que lorsqu'il va arriver lundi en finale, s'il y a un changement à faire, il va faire confiance au changement. Ouais. Il va dire parfait, il faut que je prenne cette boule-là, il faut que je joue là, puis ça va marcher, il va le faire. Alors que là, s'il reste assis sur ses lauriers, peut-être que lundi, qu'il va avoir de la difficulté dans le fond si ce qu'il voit sur l'allée ne fonctionne pas nécessairement à son goût. Aussi, il nous a parlé un peu que les scores présentement, selon lui, vont commencer à être beaucoup plus stables à cause de la mémoire des allées pour le huilage.
Okay.
Il a trouvé aussi que par rapport à cette salle de quai ici, avec des surfaces qui, tu l'as mentionné, réagissent beaucoup habituellement, le type de patron d'huile utilisé, avec l'huile utilisée aussi, c'était peut-être pour contrer justement cette surface d'allée qui était très agressive. Donc, il dit habituellement, des fois, rendu à la troisième game, je me tasse à gauche, puis je commence à faire Santa Banana, puis ça y va, mais là, c'est pas le cas. Il a été capable de rester beaucoup à droite, une ligne très droite, ce qui est plus rare, dans le fond, de ce que lui est habitué de voir dans les tournois. On a parlé aussi un peu de la relève, parce que, il est venu un segment où on a parlé de toi et Dan, que ensemble, vous avez travaillé plusieurs heures, plusieurs journées pour vous préparer pour les différents tournois. Il dit ça a été une période de ma carrière où j'ai été le plus en forme. Et puis, dans le fond, c'est en étant avec des meilleurs que soi qu'on devient meilleur aussi. Donc, dans votre cas, je ne sais pas qui était meilleur que qui, parce que les deux, vous étiez à un excellent niveau. Mais de vous pousser, toi, tu lui montres des affaires, que lui te montre des affaires ensemble, ça vous a permis de grandir puis d'atteindre les niveaux que vous avez atteints. Donc, on a parlé un peu de la relève, entre autres de Blake Foster, qui a seulement 17 ans. Il habite aussi à Kitchener, là où habite Dan. Puis, c'est comme... Il l'a pris sur son aile un peu, c'est comme son grand frère à Blake. Donc, il lui parle beaucoup, il le conseille beaucoup, il va pratiquer avec lui, il lui explique plein de trucs, s'assure qu'il a le bon équipement dans les mains Il dit l'année passée, on a joué le Bud Light Challenge ensemble, puis on est allé dans les bourses, fait que je vais encore jouer avec lui cette année.
Excellent.
Fait que on a eu une belle grande discussion.
Good, excellent.
Je pense t'avoir résumé ça là, assez rapidement. Là. C'était le fun d'avoir Dan.
Good. Donc, tout le monde, comme on avait dit lors du dernier tour, nous faisons un stream par tour. Donc, maintenant, la ronde est terminée. Donc, on va compléter ça pendant que ça huile. Puis ensuite, on va revenir dans les entours de peut-être 7h15, peut-être. Ouais, 7h15.
On se croise
donc,
les doigts.
la ronde de 5 heures, qui est maintenant la ronde de 7 heures. Donc, on a 2 heures de recul.
On va mettre les huileuses sur turbo.
Ouais, on va mettre les huileuses sur... Oh, puis on a-tu Eric Paquette dans la prochaine ronde? Oui, oh boy! On a de la grande visite la prochaine ronde. All right, so we will be cutting the stream for the next, well, for the end of this squad. We'll be back at probably 7:15 by the time the lane machines finish their job. Again, this is the Montreal Open presented by Storm and Buffa Distribution. Huge shout out to our co-sponsors as well. The brands of Ebonite, Bowl Canada, Turbo, Brunswick, and Dexter. Okay. Also, we have bronze sponsors here that are with us today as well, such as Kegel, Deviate, Radical, 900 Global, 3G, and Vice. Okay, so all the brands in the bowling industry, thank you for supporting the Montreal Open. After 3 squads, we had 208 entries, which would make the cut at 31, I think, plus the 8 finalists.
But it's going to grow more and more and more.
Correct, yeah. So right now the cut looks like it's plus 20-ish. I'm thinking like plus 50 is going to be good. Yeah, I think plus 50 is going to be good. So that's my prediction, Guillaume.
Not too high, not too low.
Not too high, not too low.
Fair game.
Yeah, so make your spares, people.
Oh yes.
Sleep tight, and we'll see you guys in about half an hour. Okay, donc, encore une fois, présentement, nous avons 208 inscriptions qui rendraient la cote au top 31, qui est dans le fond dans le plus 20 en ce moment. Moi, je pense que la cote va se rendre peut-être à plus 50. Donc, il reste encore des gros noms à venir jouer demain. Puis, on a eu quand même des gros scores aujourd'hui, encore une fois. Donc,
il y a des personnes comme Dan McLellan qui vont se reprendre.
Exact.
Aussi, qui risquent de faire changer peut-être un peu la cote.
OK, donc encore une fois.
À d'autres personnes d'embarquer dans la cote parce que lui, il pourrait s'éliminer en étant là 2 fois.
Donc, très important, visitez le buffabowling.com/live pour tous les scores ainsi que tous les liens nécessaires, etc. Donc, allez voir ça. So, very important, go to buffabowling.com/live for all the links of everything that's important for this weekend's event. Check that out, and we'll see you guys in about half an hour. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. Thank you. On se voit bientôt.
Salut.
Ciao.